making 30% returns without lifting a finger. With Mezz NFT, this is no longer just a possibility. Our groundbreaking platform allows you to invest in a mini farm and benefit from our sheep breeding operations. Earn up to 30% annual returns while we handle the hard work. Watch your investment grow as we manage and sell the flock of sheep. Our intuitive dashboard keeps you updated with real-time data on the flock, your investment's value, and expected payouts. Ready to join an exclusive community of savvy investors? Seize this opportunity to profit from cutting-edge agricultural innovation. Visit tgnpodcast.com, Mezz, and become a part of the Mezz NFT sheep breeding investment community today.
Hey everyone, welcome back to the Golden Nuggets podcast. We are still with Remy and Syafiq. Take it away.
Alright, so Remy and Syafiq, maybe you guys can share a bit about your ups and downs, maybe your challenges lah. Pasal a lot of people, and even just now you mentioned, like when you see your friends in the real estate industry, it looks like very relaxing, luxurious. What is it called? There's that freedom of time. But what about the challenges? Since you have been in the industry for 14 years.
Okay, can I start first?
Yeah. Can.
Alright, so basically what you see is not actually exactly what you get lah, basically. So our clients punya profile, there's a lot of different type of clients, and almost every time when you meet a particular client, it will be a different case now.
Okay.
For example, like for myself, around 70% of my sales transactions comes from divorce cases.
Ooh,
so
okay.
when it involves divorce cases, you know, some couple after the divorce, then according to court order, you got to sell your matrimonial house.
Yeah.
So some in good terms lah, basically. This is what we like. This is our preference. The most preferred couple lah. But then there are couples who never talk to each other, you know, and they never stay together.
Yeah.
So so there's many kinds of issues, macam like Farah 8 issues, divorce issues. So what, like for example, like what makes me love the job, basically, is because, okay, just picture this, if you are employed under an employer, of course you know your job scope. You do your job scope well, you get paid end of the month. That's about all. No compliment from your boss, because the boss will tell you this is your job.
Yes.
But if you become a realtor, one thing good about this is that you manage difficult cases, and once you manage to solve their problem, they are very appreciative of you. Then you got two things at one time. You got your pay, your salary from themselves, and then you got compliment from them. Thank you, Remy, for solving my problem. Directly from them. No, so this like gives me a sense of accomplishment and satisfaction in your work. No? So this is what drives me further.
Okay.
Satisfaction and satisfaction, basically lah. So this kind of things lah. So there's many types of customer we encountered lah along the way lah in our
But for like divorce cases, right? Like if let's say the couple is not talking to each other, how do you resolve that issue? Because like will the couple have two different agents, or
okay.
how is it like?
Okay, for my experience, all this while when I serve divorced couples, I managed to talk to both of them to engage me alone as an agent.
Okay.
Separately?
No, as one agent only lah.
Yeah.
Okay.
I handle their case even though they're not in talking terms.
Okay.
I managed to talk because it comes with diplomacy lah.
Yeah.
Because as an agent, you need to know how to tackle a customer to agree with your service. So this comes with experience and practice.
Yeah.
Nice.
Psychological things lah, basically. There are some cases whereby, can I share?
Yeah, of course.
I may take too much time.
No problem.
Okay, there are cases whereby the husband engaged me, and then Mr. Remy, I got your contact from my friend, so this is my case, blah 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 lah. They give me the court order, everything. Then I told him, okay, good. So have your ex-wife engaged an agent? And he told me not yet lah. So can you please provide me with your ex-wife number? So when I got the number, normally I do message them after office hours lah, probably after Maghrib.
Okay.
So I text her that, hi, this is Remy. I was recommended by your ex-husband. So I told her something like, I can manage I can handle your matrimonial assets lah. How to proceed from here on. And then sometimes the wife can be like very not approachable lah.
Yeah.
Okay.
There's some types whereby like, are you sure you got the right person? Because you spell my name wrongly.
Okay.
Anything can be an issue.
Yeah.
So it's up to your ability to actually talk to them.
That extent,
Yeah, there are such things. Yeah, there are such things. So
Okay.
because we know that during divorce is not something which is very rosy lah, you know.
Of course.
Yeah.
of
So
course.
we need to be prepared to handle this kind of profile.
Okay.
Right.
Yeah, but once you manage to capture their heart right, then I tell you the compliment will come later on. And then after compliment, you feel satisfied, then they might also recommend your service to other of their friends and relatives.
Usually, it's like when you divorce, each party will hire individual agent.
They are allowed to hire 2 separate agents also.
Oh, they are allowed?
They are allowed, yes.
But how will the transaction go then?
Yeah.
They have to work together.
Have to work together.
Both agents have to work together.
Oh, if you like separate.
So it's kind of like co-broking lah.
Commission wise, I think got to-
Equal.
Split ah.
No, it's actually equal shares.
Okay.
But of course, if single agent would be better because we need not to consult with the other agent.
Yeah.
You know? So like if let's say we have 2 agents, so whatever we do, we have to update the other agents. The other agents got to update us.
Okay.
Something like that.
Okay.
Yeah, correct. So
Wow.
meaning one agent we can control the whole situation,
Yes.
the viewings,
Correct.
everything
Faster.
we can control.
Faster.
Easier. Okay.
So there are cases whereby when there's viewings, right? So normally that party who reside in that matrimonial house, I will tell the other party that today there's viewing for 1 hour. So just prepare just in case if there's any offer. So just be prepared to come down to sign the OTP or something like that lah.
Okay.
Or I can meet them outside also lah.
Okay.
So you got to manage them lah. You got to manage both parties.
I see.
Yeah.
Wow. Must be tough, like the tension inside the house.
Yeah.
If the both of them still in the same household.
Not all profiles
And
is the
not
same lah for
talking.
customers. Yeah.
I mean, if you are like a middleman
Yes, correct.
managing 2 separate individuals that are fighting.
The longest period of time whereby I follow up a person punya case is around 2 years now.
Okay.
The moment she
2 years.
contact me, haven't go through divorce but have intentions of divorce lah. Then she started to ask me for consultation, and if divorce occurs, what happened, what are the timeline, what will I go through. So what I know, I share with her, and then after she go through all those procedures, mediation, consultation semua, and then final judgment, and then she contact me again because I've been following up with her, on the monthly basis, every month. So how's your progress, blah blah blah. End of 2nd year, she engaged me again. She called me again and asked me to represent her for her selling. 2 years.
I see.
So whatever context you receive many years ago, they might come back to you also.
Yeah, that's true.
Wow. In these 2 years, like you are not paid for your every month
Correct, yeah.
follow-ups. Wow.
That's why, sometimes I tell people who say that property agent earn a lot. I tell them that actually no, because example for you 2 years, maybe the commission is like 10,000. 10,000 divided by 2 years. Technically, your one month is about
500?
Yeah, $500 only.
Yeah.
but I mean, as what Remy shared is like the fulfillment,
Yeah, correct.
the satisfaction that you receive when you get to help people directly.
Yeah.
And the praises and they appreciate you definitely.
So-
How about, yeah.
Yeah. What about Syafiq?
How about
Like
Syafiq?
any challenges that you face
Yeah,
or
because-
challenging clients?
Yep. Okay. Challenging to client. Okay. Because I'm more focused on training, managing my agents. But of course, when I do training, the challenges is that I have to keep myself update of whatever new, especially HDB. When they change, they can change overnight things.
Yes.
Right.
So the signal of when there's a changes in HDB procedures or this
Cooling measures, all this.
during at night, I will hear my WhatsApp tone, beeping tone. So I guess that is all from my agents. Keep asking, hey Syafiq, how is it now? How's it all, lama? So that's the signal. So I think, confirm this one got something new. So when I open up, there's a really new changes from HDB. So for myself, I have to really quickly understand what are the changes, so that I can really have a meeting with all my agents, and then of course apply to my slide. Because I have all these PowerPoint slide to do presentation, to do training, so they will expect that I have all those updated one. So that's my challenges. If let's say I didn't keep on update my slide, they will still see the old version. Then they will get bored also.
Okay.
They will not choose me as their mentor, something like that.
Yeah.
So my slide will always have version 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So I always update it based on that name lah, version apa all these things.
Okay.
So that's why that's my challenges. I have to keep myself at the end. of course, I have to go back to the field to do with sales also, because I need to understand well how does it work if, let's say, we face this type of problems.
Yeah.
Just now Remy mentioned about divorce. Divorce. Yeah, we do consult each other. He did ask me, and then we, of course, definitely based on experience, I will try my best to help to assist him to make it the problem solved in much better. And sometimes from my experience also, I can share whatever things that he needed. Okay, not only him, the rest of my agents also. That for divorce case, just now she mentioned.
Yeah.
Basically, if let's say you ask me about, you represent two sellers as a one agent, of course, if they are sour divorce, sour divorce, that means they didn't talk to each other, right?
Yeah.
You have to be very neutral to both parties. Okay, so normally if with our client we have a group chat. So for this type of divorce, you cannot put them together in the group chat. They marah, they angry, they very very angry, because why you put my wife together, my ex-wife together here? So we have to split the group chat. So with the ex-wife together, with me and the ex-husband together. So whatever things that I do is like double job.
Yeah.
Meaning, if I have to go to the ex-wife place, I have to do the presentation. Then I have to go to the ex-husband place. I have to do the presentation. All double job. But our commission is still the same. So, but that doesn't matter. Like what he said, it's a fulfillment. We feel satisfied.
Yeah.
We feel that this is what the clients want, and we don't want it to be like we are siding one side only.
Of course.
So the wife I don't want the wife to think that we are siding the husband only.
Yeah,
Right.
yeah,
So we
yeah.
have to be neutral as much as possible. Keep updating both of them fairly. That's the tips.
I have a curious question. Has there been cases where like one party don't want to sell and one party want to sell?
But yeah, we have that.
And how do you handle that?
Yeah,
kind of
what
situation?
happened?
Yeah.
Okay, because the court order already mentioned that they have to sell the house. Okay, so and even the court, one of the clause mentioned, if either party don't want to sign, there's a clause say that if let's say the court already said you have to sell the house, so husband already signed, but the wife wife keep on delay for no reason.
Yeah.
The High Court will be there to take over.
So you overrides the
Yes,
decision.
override whoever party don't want to sign.
Yeah, meaning the
Okay.
court have enforcement act.
Yes,
Ooh.
enforcement act, correct.
Oh. Wow.
So regardless, they still need to sell.
Still need to sell.
Yes, they got to sell. Yes.
And sometimes to add on, like what Syafiq mentioned, we are handling the wife separately and we are handling the husband separately. But sometimes on top of our normal duty as an agent to advise them on property matters, we also listen to their for example, like the ex-husband will complain about the wife, and then the wife will also complain about the ex-husband. So we just listen and don't interfere lah.
Don't
be
do
involved.
any
okay.
don't do any provocation.
But sometimes they want someone to listen, So we become their
Listener.
psychiatrist as well. So we all rounder lah, basically. Actually, it's okay. Understand, ma'am. Understand. Okay. Yeah, understand. Yeah. Understand.
But deep inside is different. I'm just a listener.
Yeah, I think comments also must keep to yourself. Like maybe you cite this person, but this person is renting, then you have to keep it to yourself lah.
Yeah,
Yeah,
we cannot sampaikan lah. Kita become,
The worst
batu
part,
api,
the worst part, if let's say either one of them know us, they engage us.
Alamak.
So the other party said, "So your friend, how you get to know him?" So they don't want something like
Neutral lah.
neutral. So I will have to. Sometimes it's not that we know them; they know us by social media.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, we know each other by social media. That means not really close.
Yeah.
Then okay. If let's say they said that, because this one is my mother's friend, mother's son friend, apa lah, something like that. Then they don't want, because that means they takut we
one-sided.
one-sided. Yeah.
Okay. What about challenges in terms of business? Like has there been like straight few months tak ada income, that kind of thing? Yeah.
See,
as a full-time agent, definitely we have to have this fear. That means if let's say 1 day or 2 days or 3 days or even in a month, there's no closing.
Yeah.
So you must have that fear, because that will apply to our salary for the next month.
Yeah.
Because our commission basically we can get only after 3 months.
Yes.
Oh yeah.
After 3 months. If let's
3
say we
months.
close every day, that means after 3 months we will have our salary every day. If let's say we close every month, then 3 months later we will have our salary every month. So the more you close, the more salary you get lah. We call it commission because we are commission based.
Yeah.
So the challenge is that if let's say we don't have any closing, of course
Yeah.
Stressful lah.
Tough, yeah.
So
Yeah, it's quite tough.
that basically drives us to engage the public more in terms of like if you are interested in road shows, meet public, give your flyers, talk to them, then door knocking as well. So this actually drives us to do all these activities.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah lah, but for my case, of course, I have another level of how to say
Responsibility.
Yeah.
Like for my BUC,
Yeah.
I do have they call it project income. Then for training also I do have training income.
Ah,
So not so
okay.
bad lah. No, but then I understand well where are these people coming from.
Yeah.
So much that I was with like them before,
Correct.
100% salesperson.
Yeah.
So I know that it's quite difficult for us to maintain the flow of clients every month. So we need to have referral.
Yeah.
Then we need to have our own roadshow to get walk-in customer or this thing. Yeah.
Activities.
Activities. Yeah.
Yeah, because if you go silent, if you don't do anything,
Correct.
you don't get anything.
Yes.
right?
Yes. Correct.
Wow.
Okay. Yeah.
I have a question. Like, what is exactly a day in your life for both of you?
Yeah.
Like from the moment you wake up until evening. Isha.
Because like just now you talk about roadshow, all this, right?
Yeah.
Roadshow is once in a while. But what about your daily life?
Typically,
The first thing wake up, definitely look at the phone.
Handphone, yeah. The phone is our greatest asset in property.
Yeah.
I think even when you sleep, you hear a slight thing, right? You quickly wake up. That's the one.
That's the one. Yeah.
So that's our life, lah. Basically, handphone must be always by your side.
Yeah. But not Shopee.
Yeah, because we can even close deals even at 12 midnight, 1 a.m. in the morning. We experienced before.
Okay.
Negotiation with the buyers and sellers. So extend sampai malam, 2, 3 a.m. in the morning. We do that also lah.
Yeah,
but
that-
it's worth it lah.
Yeah, worth it, still worth it. Because what we want is to fulfill what our client need, right? So for example, there's a case of we have to follow their time.
Yeah.
Like,
Wow.
Like they have their macam they call it feng shui master, all these things.
Yeah.
There are cases that they ask we all to come at 12 midnight exactly because that 12 midnight they want us allow them to sign the OTP.
Okay. Faham.
exactly.
Exactly. It's like they
Wow.
call it their feng shui lah.
Something like
They
feng shui,
believe in
yeah.
that. They believe in
Wow.
that. Okay. My master said that I must sign the OTP at 12 midnight. So make sure you all come exactly before that.
Prepare.
12, prepared. 12 midnight exactly sign. So you have to follow. So this type of thing we have to understand their culture lah.
Interesting.
There are cases where I encounter for taking over of flat after extension lah. Meaning I'm serving the seller. The buyer allow the seller to stay for 3 months after completion. Then at the end of the third month, we have a discussion whereby the buyer agreed to take over the keys lah on that day. So I told the buyer that the seller is only available after office hours. So the buyer told me, okay, Mr. Remy, make sure 8:30 p.m. I will come in the house exactly at 30 p.m. So we all stand by, kunci semua. Stand by the door. Okay, 8:30 p.m. Ting tong. Then they come. So they have this kind of culture whereby we got to respect.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
Correct.
Wow.
Wah.
Like, orang kita don't have such things.
Tak ada. So far tak ada.
Tak ada lah.
So far ada races lah. But then we respect their culture lah.
Yeah.
We follow.
Some like if you are serving sellers, some buyers basically they wanted to know the addition of all your house unit, like for example 04-101,
Yeah.
0 plus 4 plus 1 plus 0 plus 1. So how much is the total? So they're very particular in this, and some even particular in the direction of your main door facing which which area, which way. They are very particular.
The kiblat lah.
So we have this kind of a lot of requests lah. So we got to be prepared lah because it's their culture. We got to respect everyone's culture lah.
Do you know that maybe just add on to that, talk about culture.
Yeah.
So there's really this is the only experience that I encounter. The buyer asked me to come at 5 a.m.
5 a.m.
5 a.m. sebelum subuh before
Still dark.
5 a.m. Why? Because again they have this praying time.
Yeah.
Their praying time. Okay. So they said, okay, Syafiq, please come to my house at 5 a.m. Okay. So we have something to macam open the door to fulfill what their so-called their pastors say, like it's Indian buyers.
Okay.
Alright. So it's something different. Normally I just follow Chinese.
Yeah.
So that's the Indian one. So we follow 5 o'clock. Okay, you know what they did? Syafiq, I just want a pot, a clear pot, right? Pot, to cook something.
Okay.
Alamak, so I got worried because at that point of time, the seller still staying there.
Oh,
Lama.
Yeah, still staying there. But he asked me to tell the seller, can I use that 5 a.m. just borrow that stove
Yeah.
to cook this milk. They call it milk, susu,
okay.
susu in that pot. Then my seller like reluctant tau.
That's why.
Why? What is he going to do? Then he said, please, this is my master asked me to do it 5 a.m. So we
Troublesome.
went there. First time tau, we follow. And then luckily I managed to convince the seller. I think at this point of time, just follow like it's about 5 minutes event .
Yeah.
So I follow. Then he really cook. You know he cooked that milk . After he cooked okay, that's it. Yeah. You know what happened the next thing? He poured in a cup, asked me to drink a bit.
Alamak. What meal is that?
Normal milk lah, tapi dia cook lah, dia pray everything lah. So then I just
Syirik tak?
but niat dalam hati just
For the client,
for the client. Anyway, they didn't put anything else, just milk. So I just drink. Okay, okay, thank you for entertaining us. You know, okay lah, that's it. So thank you to the seller. Then move. So that's the culture lah.
Wah, pelik.
Pelik. I mean like it kind of
5 AM
like
tau.
But
5 AM.
imagine dia masak-masak then the milk become black or something.
Tak lah black
I mean if you bring back you consume something which is I don't know.
Yeah.
He asked me to drink that and then that's the thing lah. Okay lah.
Okay lah.
It's
At least you see the entire process.
Yeah,
also.
entire process. Yes,
Okay
correct.
lah.
But it's at 5 a.m.
5 AM. 5 AM.
Tak masuk akal.
No lah, cannot say lah. Other people culture.
Yes.
Yeah.
So these
You
are
were
the things
saying,
which we got to adapt ourselves. We got to prepare mentally, physically kan. Even though at 5 a.m. in the morning, to wake up early.
Oh. But they tell you like in advance lah. They don't
In
tell you
advance.
like 4 a.m. they message you, I need you to come down. Tak lah.
Yeah, because luckily the seller allowed. It's not as difficult so. Yeah.
Interesting.
The other time when I was selling my BTO, I had a hard time because my unit is on the 4th floor.
Make profit already this one.
Yeah. my unit was on the 4th floor. And then on top of that, what is it called? So 4th floor, a lot of Chinese buyers don't want. And then for Indian buyers, they say the front door cannot face the west, the east or something. Yeah, because they say it's not facing their heaven or something like that. Kan?
Okay.
So Indian buyers also don't want. So I think it took about 9 months to finally sell off the unit. Yeah.
9 months.
Yeah, and the one who buy in the end is a young Chinese couple lah, which I believe they also don't believe in.
The number 4. Okay.
Yeah, so yeah.
Some of the Chinese buyers, they doesn't want to have the numbers of 3 and 5 at all in their block number or their unit number.
Oh, it's
3 and 5. Yeah.
Okay.
Right. We had a number consultant that we interviewed as a guest. I think early this year lah. So some of the thing that they teach or they try. They know based on their numbers, right? You have bad luck.
Yeah.
So either you change house or you change your number because that's what they feel you should do to like change of fate.
Yeah.
So I don't know.
Because he said that for example, like you say 3 and 5. I'm not exactly sure what is it exactly, but he may say something like this combination, maybe because of this combination, you will have a heart attack or that kind of thing lah. Yeah. So this is some of the beliefs that they actually have.
Yes.
Yeah.
Understand.
Yeah, so it's a bit. I don't know. I mean, we don't believe in all these things, numbers only, but apparently it does mean a lot to them. So I think these things also. I think as you guys need to take note lah. The numbers play a part lah.
Yes. Correct. Yeah.
Okay, all right. So I think we can wrap up this particular
Part
part.
two.
And thank you guys for tuning. And we have one more part with
Alright.
Remy and Syafiq.
Yeah.
See you guys.